Good morning. Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Erika Jane. I like to make a ton of random videos. Anything from homemaking, natural recipes, market prep, renovations, really anything I am interested in or doing at the time, I will probably make a video on. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you stick around. Maybe even hit that like and subscribe button, and we will jump right into today's video. So it is Monday morning, actually holiday Monday here in Canada. It is Victoria Day, the May long weekend. Doesn't really mean much for us. Don't really don't drink, don't party. It's not a big thing for me. Some people it's like a huge weekend, and like growing up in a tourist town, like a beach town, it was like a very big weekend of like drinking and partying. Not for me specifically, but like that was the vibe of the weekend. So very different energy here. We had some family over the last couple days, and they left yesterday. And so yesterday afternoon was pretty much just like very low key and like cleaning up the space of it, recharging. This morning, still feeling quite tired, but kind of wanting to get into some things. Slash, the market that I'm doing is less than a week away. So I am starting to get a little bit nervous slash excited as well. And it's just realistically the time to start kind of doing some final prep, finish pricing, get some things organized. I have my timeline kind of all set up here, and that starts tomorrow. But I actually think I might do the macarons like today because I can freeze those, and that would take off some work for me on Thursday. So I think that might be what I end up doing later. But really, this video is going to be some random around the house things, some market prep, and just a little bit of homemaking, really. Got to catch up on some laundry this morning, so we'll put some away that I started yesterday, and then we'll start another load. And yeah, we have to go to the spring. We'll not do groceries today because it's a holiday, but I will make a list for myself for like last minute things that I need for the bakery, and then we'll go run and do those this week. And then Connor's heading out to work again this week, so he'll be leaving Thursday night, and then I'll be by myself Friday, like Thursday and Friday, and then the market is Sunday. So as far as I know, he's coming back Friday night, potentially Saturday morning, and then Sunday morning we'll go to the market. So it is all going to happen very fast. I'm trying to just breathe, give myself some grace. The period has still not started. I think part of it is stress, but I'm really hoping it doesn't hit closer to the market. Like if it's going to hit, I want it to hit now. So I'm trying not to like consume myself with that, but I'm definitely like, it's in the back of my mind. I'm thinking about it. So we'll see when that ends up hitting. It will likely affect prep, and we just got to roll with it. So let's just jump in. No, it's a holiday. I was like, I got to call a few people. No, I don't. It's a holiday. No offices are open. So we're good there. So last thing I really need to do, okay, I need to get a cash box. I do need to make a sign on my mini chalkboard. I feel like I should practice that today because just getting the writing down too, and like figuring out what I want to have written on the chalkboard for sales. And then I think I'm going to print a little poster for a menu. And then I have like a little easel thing that I'll put out. So we'll see. I'll show you the final table look, probably not in this video, but likely the next one, what it ends up looking like at the market. But yeah, we'll see. Let's just jump right into the video after a 5-minute tangent. We should wash the sheets too. That'll probably not be a today thing. I'm just going to add all this laundry to my clean laundry hamper and then go fold it. So we are going to bake off the rest of the chocolate chip cookies that I have in the freezer. And then I will have that container back, and that's what I'm going to freeze the macaroons in. So best of both worlds. We'll bake these cookies off, get that done, and then we will make some macarons, because I feel like my period hasn't hit yet. If it does hit in the next couple days, later in the week, I probably will be feeling quite a bit more rundown. So if I can take things off my plate now that will be like there later, that may be beneficial. So we're going to give that a shot. So these are just for us, so I'm not going to like do anything crazy. But when I start making the macarons, I'm going to take off the sweater and do my hair up. I think I might actually wear a hat just to make sure I don't get any like hair, like, yeah, you know. I feel like it should not be shaking that much. Okay, I'm gonna wash this lid over here. Hi, Bezzy. All right, just waiting for the cookies to be done cooking, and then I think we're gonna go to the spring. So I'm just gonna weigh out and sift the dry ingredients for the chocolate macaroons, at least right now, and then likely the lemon macaroons as well, depending on time. But we're gonna start with these, put that aside, and then it'll just be a little bit easier to jump into later. So almond flour, icing sugar, and cocoa powder.
Don't worry, Patty.
Okay, my mic died while I was filming that, so I don't know how much was caught. So I'll probably speed up that last part and go grab my other microphone. Now, I just mixed up the dry ingredients for the macaroons. Topaz looking. So I just sifted 4 times batch of each of them and put those aside for chocolate and lemon macaroons. And then I'll make those this afternoon and ideally fill them as well. And then I'm gonna refrigerate them probably for a little bit before I freeze, just so they're like hard enough. And then I'm gonna layer them in that airtight bin and freeze them tonight so they are as fresh as they have been when I made them today. And macaroons freeze really well, so I will take them out likely Saturday morning and no, probably not. I'll probably take them out Friday, transfer them to the fridge, and then yeah, then Saturday I'll package them and then they'll be ready for the market Sunday. So does that make sense? Or maybe I take them out, yeah, Friday night probably. So little logistic things to figure out, but we're getting there. Baked off the rest of the cookies. Those are looking good. I might just put them in the bag. They're not totally cool, but it's just the beginning of ant season, so I'm trying not to have anything out. Coffee grounds, though, they don't like coffee grounds, so I'm leaving that. They don't like this counter. Citrus peels as well, and cayenne pepper. So my sadistic brain, I put cayenne pepper up where the sugar is because there's a lot of like sugar dust. So I was like, let's put cayenne there. So then they're getting a little mix of cayenne and sugar, and they don't like cayenne. So it'll deter them from coming back. And then we also have ant poison out because we need to. It's a pretty old house. Like, this house was built in 1820. So they have set up here, and we're on like a concrete pad. So they are like, there's generations of ants here. So just kind of have to deal with them. So we're gonna go to the spring now. I'm just gonna pack up the cookies and then we'll go, and then I'll finish the macaroons when I get back. In the laundry, I should probably go check on that before we leave. Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday morning now. Here it is officially it. So I am feeling tired. But going to get a few things done just in terms of the market and house stuff. So started a load of laundry, changed the bedding, just folded some laundry that was in the dryer from yesterday. Scooped the kitty litter, and now I'm going to tackle some dishes here, and then ideally I would like to mix up the next batch of macaroon shells. I didn't film much of the chocolate ones yesterday. I wasn't feeling that great, and then it just didn't end up really working. I got some. I got a few. They got like 4 6-packs, so a very exclusive item. But most of the shells were cracking, so I don't think I left them long enough to dry. I think today you'll actually get it beating, and then while it's beating, I'll start doing the dishes here, and then they have to sit out until the shells are dry before baking, and I didn't really do them for the first batches, but I had 6 pans of shells, so by the time I got to the last few pans, they were hard. I think that's why they worked, and the first few pans didn't work at all. So we're learning, debating selling them or not. Yeah, I feel like I just shouldn't sell anything I'm not confident in, so we'll decide. And then yeah, today is Tuesday, so tomorrow we need to go out to the grocery store, or I might, depending, and just get a few last minute ingredients. Like I need buttermilk, a few more things in butter, carrots, food, like random things like that. So today we're just going to focus on getting the macaroons done, just doing minor house things, little market prep. I think I'll maybe do some more like sitting stuff. Like I'd like to practice on the chalkboard, just see what I want to have drawn, and then need to finish pricing as well. So that has to get done. So I think that will be this week as well, slash today and tomorrow. And I'm going to try and show as much of the prep as I can in this video, but it'll likely be split up into 2, and then I'll show you like the actual market as well on Sunday, and then how it goes. Who knows? So let's jump into some dishes. I'm actually going to get the egg whites started on the stove first, though. Then, because that'll take a while to whisk. My hair's getting funnier. Okay. My last mic died. I already filmed this intro, but the mic died halfway through. So we're restarting. Hopefully, it's still on now. This one should be fully charged. So Yeah, then once I'm done macarons, I want to shower and just sit. Okay. Macarons. Okay, so 400 grams sugar.
Hey, sweet boy.
We need 400 grams of egg whites.
I'll come see you in just a sec, okay?
Oh, steam.
It's okay, sweet boy. I know.
Okay, I need a pot that's in dishes, so I'm just gonna do dishes.
I know, buddy.
Home video style, like maybe on a camcorder, just to have as memories, not just like a bunch of photos on my iPhone. And I really want to make sure that we are in them. I feel like as a mom, you want to always taking videos and always taking pictures, but you really need to prioritize and make sure that you are in them too for memories, because I already like wish I was in more videos when Makai was like baby. This one is for when the baby is a little bit older, but with Makai's naps, once she was a bit older and like in a routine, her naps were like 20 to 25 minutes. They were so short and we really struggled for a little bit, and I was like, how does anyone get stuff done? Like how, it was just so confusing for me, and I ended up taking the Taking Care of Babies nap training course, and we implemented like
Hello, friends. All right, so all the macarons are made, piped. They're all sitting there ready to be baked. Because I'm really just waiting for the shells to be dry. You wait till they're like dry to the touch where they don't stick to your fingers. Then it's time to bake. So I have the oven preheating because it's also good to preheat it like for longer just so you have no cold spots in your oven. So I started that. Now I think I'm going to wash the dishes, and since it's going to take quite a while to bake all 6 pans of macaroons, like they're 15 minutes each, really, probably 18 minutes. So basically 20 minutes times 6, so 2 hours of baking. But then that'll be done. And I'm not going to make the lemon curd or buttercream until the shells are baked because I don't want to like make a huge batch of stuff if it doesn't work. But while I'm waiting and kind of having to beat around the kitchen, I think I'm going to make the dough and scoop all the cookies. So I'm going to make a quadruple batch of my brown butter sourdough chocolate chip cookies, and I browned the butter yesterday, so that's one step, so it's in the fridge. So now I can actually cream the butter, which is going to amplify the flavor. So I'll be able to cream the brown butter with the sugar, make all that today, scoop the cookies, and then I will try and flash freeze them and then just have them like ready, because ideally you want to chill your cookies for at least 3 days before you bake them for like top flavor. So it is Tuesday, so that'll give me enough time, and then I'll bake them Saturday. So perfect. Perfect. The oven's going to be going literally for like 4 days straight. So I love you. Hang in there, buddy. Same with the KitchenAid. Praying for them. We got this. We got this. But yeah, we're gonna do dishes, then we'll do cookies and stuff. So while those are baking, then we'll fill them, then we'll decorate and store them overnight. And then tomorrow I'm not gonna do anything because I think my body's gonna. It's already. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. So yeah. And then I think Thursday I will really just need to be doing prep for things like chopping pecans, zesting lemons, weighing dry ingredients, that kind of stuff. So not huge, and I can use a chair. Get a chair. All right. All right. It is Tuesday afternoon. Period has hit fully. Not gonna fill the macarons today. I've just put the shells in the freezer, and we will cross that bridge. I think I'll decide a little bit closer to if I even want to fill them or sell them, just based on consistency and like how many packs I'll actually be able to make. So we'll check that out in a few days. But for now, just showered, made a tea, got myself set up on the couch. That's Boob's tent. He's not here yet, but I'm assuming he'll eventually end up down here. And then I have Netflix set up, and we're just gonna watch something. So we will probably see you in a bit. That might be all for today. So see you later. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Just outside. Topaz is watching me from the window. You see him up there. Hurting a lot less this morning, but I'm very tired. So just taking it slow. The sky's just looking really weird, so I want to come out here and see it. I'll show you here. And the forecast says that we're getting no rain today. Like, it should be sunny today. And like the sun barely rose. It was just like weird, ominous clouds. So here's the garden bed progress. There's a live wire in the garden bed though. So we're waiting for an electrician to come turn that off. But yeah, very weird. And Southern Ontario just got a bunch of severe weather. And it usually comes to us next, but like, I didn't think that quick. So what is this? Also, I think either today or maybe tomorrow, I want to just like throw some wildflower seeds in these little patches, because it's supposed to rain a bunch Thursday, but it looks like it's gonna now. And then see what comes up. Just get out of here, my boots are getting wet. But these little patches, they might just end up deer food, but that's all right. The garage is way clear now. Connor brought most of the trash down to the road. So this is way clear, and then probably the beginning of like next week, early June, this van should be gone, and then the sea-doo potentially should be gone mid-June, because they're just other people's things that have been stored here. So then we should have a very clear garage. Happy Wednesday again, back inside. It's a little bit after 10. Sat down and made myself a little bit of a list for today. Definitely hurting, so we'll see what we get done. My hope is I can get a few of these things done, because I think it will help me later on. So I've just had the sourdough, so I can hopefully make some dough this afternoon. It's quite warm today, like pretty humid, so I feel like it'll be a lot faster than it usually is. And then I have my brown butter here that I did a couple days ago, and I'm going to cream that and make the brown butter sourdough discard cookies. And then I'm going to scoop those all out because there's going to be quite a few of those, and then get them in the fridge. And then I will ideally transfer those. Actually, they can sit in the fridge for 3 full days. So I think that might be what I do. And then I will transfer them in the freezer and probably bake from frozen. They just spread a little bit less. I find it's a bit more consistent. So that's what I'll do there. And then I want to finish the macarons today. So I've transferred the shells from the freezer into the fridge. And then I'm going to make the lemon buttercream and lemon curd, and then the chocolate ganache and chocolate buttercream. And then I will get those in the freezer again and take those out just like Saturday morning, maybe even just Friday night. Friday night, put them in the fridge, and then Saturday I'll package them and stuff. And then in terms of other things for the market today, I want to send I just need to make them on my computer and then print them. A QR code for my PayPal so people can just like scan it and be able to pay with a card instead of cash if they want to. And then QR code for my Instagram. So I think I'm going to try and do those this afternoon. And then I'm almost done my menu, but I need to finish, or I need Connor's help finishing the prices. And then once we get the prices on it, then I can print the menu with the prices. And then I will make a chalkboard. I have a little chalkboard. I was practicing yesterday with the Sharpie marker because I'm like, my penmanship is not going to be great, but it's fine. It'll get the point across. And then I have a printable like ingredient list for like the cinnamon rolls and a few other items that are like, they're not pre-packaged. They're just going to be like in the case sold individually. So I'd like to have the ingredients printed so people can read them if they wanted to. And then there's just a few last minute groceries we need to get today because Connor will be going to work tomorrow. So buttermilk, whipping cream, kind of last minute things I couldn't get before. And then I need more butter and icing sugar, carrots. We need more cat food, just house things. So that is the agenda for today. I am hurting quite a bit though right now. So I think I might get a chair in here for this. And then I'll probably scoop the cookies at the kitchen table because I can sit. So I'm going to get a hat on and put my hair up. Yeah, and get my apron on, stuff like that, get the ingredients out, and we'll pop back in. I've also made like pretty in-depth timeline, like literally each day until we go. So we'll see. I'm going to try and do as much prep as I can beforehand. Because looking at it again, I'm like, that is an insane amount I'm trying to do on the last day. And we have one rack in the oven. So I think I have overestimated what the oven can do. Because like I can bake 6 muffins at a time. So the oven's going to be on for like 12 hours, which is fine. But yeah, I'm going to knock on wood and we'll hope for the best. So let's get into it. We'll do what we can control, which is preparing now. I'm trying to help myself. So trying to get the macaroons off my plate, the cookies off my plate, sourdough dough, and then I can shape it, put it aside, leave it. Then I'll probably do some ingredient prep if I still feel up to it, like chopping pecans, lemons, carrots, that kind of jazz. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's go. Okay, hello. We are here, back. I dress a bit differently when I'm baking to sell versus when I'm just baking at home, just for sanitary reasons. So I like to have my hair in a hat, and it is braided and like straight back, so it doesn't like go to the side or anything, or I'll wear it up. But this seems to be the best in terms of managing flyaways and dip-ins. And then I wear specific clothing that like doesn't pick up cat hair as much, and try and keep it separate from my other clothes. So I never wear the shirt outside of the home. It's like not really my favorite shirt, but it's comfy. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like not really my style. So it's perfect for this. and then an apron, of course. And then I make sure to sanitize everything beforehand, and then I do my best to keep the stuff separate from our own kitchen stuff. So also washing hands frequently. So I just wash them. I will wash them again. That's not necessarily on screen, but it is happening a lot. And I also have my Safe Food Handlers certificate, um, which I will bring to the market just to show, because I know like fair to be a little sketched out. Like, do you have any knowledge of like safe food handling? Yes, have worked in kitchens, have awareness of this kind of stuff. So I like to put that in place to the extreme when I'm baking for other people. And there's still always a chance that like something will happen, like a hair falls in or like something like that. And that's just the nature of cooking. Like you go somewhere, sometimes that happens, but it's not pleasant. So do everything in our power to avoid that. But for now, I'm going to get all the ingredients out first for the cookie dough, and then we will start weighing out all of our ingredients there. And with the cookie dough, I am going to cream the butter and the sugar, so that will take a little bit longer. Debating doing it in the big mixer, but our paddle attachment is chipped, so I don't like using it. I don't know if the whisk would hold up. Just use the hand beaters. We'll try it. Use one of those. You need the scale. All right, cookies are scooped. Probably at least about 130 there. There was 60 on one pan, and then I didn't count the other, but they're both full to the brim and the same size pan. So I'm gonna guesstimate at least 130 cookies. They're all done in the fridge, and I am hurting. So I am just out in the garage medicating. I don't talk about it very often, but cannabis is a lifesaver for a lot of my health issues and kind of has been for quite a while. I like using edibles a lot of the time because it's better, those health effects than like smoking. But sometimes you just need to smoke to get that immediate relief. So we're just out here chilling, try and get some pain under control, and then I'll probably eat some lunch and get back to baking in a little while. I just want to do the macarons today, and then that's going to be it in the kitchen. And then we'll probably go out and grab some ingredients when Connor's done work this afternoon, just because I can't drive right now. I do not feel good to drive. So yeah, no. And we'll get a few last minute ingredients and probably the cash box and things like that. And then that will be it for today in terms of baking. And I feel like I will probably end this prep video today. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I will finish up the rest of the market prep and share that with you in the next video, and I will take you with us for the actual market. Not like the whole thing, but like I'll show you the setup and like let you know how it goes. So that's on Sunday, May 26th. So it'll be when this video goes live, then I'll be at the market. So can't wait. We'll see. But yeah, we'll get back in the kitchen in a little while. I have a ton of dishes to do, so we'll see you there.